All right. So where we are right now is this. When I was here Thursday with Wit and Recluse, we were going through one category for each of the last three girls. Skipped over Alexis to go to Emily first because we were thinking there'd be more excitement there. And we got back to Alexis and got very badly cut off during that category, thanks to my network. So instead, we are simply going to run through all 9 of them now, being that we were kind of disappointed here too. So, we got the intro in the last time, I believe. So we're just going to roll right on to music.
All right, the category is music. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Question 1. Who sings Uptown Funk? Was it Imagine Dragons, Jay-Z, Mark Ronson, or Pharrell Williams?
Uptown Funk. Thought that was Bruno Mars. Hold on. Or was he just featured? I know Ronson was in it, so I'm going to say him.
So I know it's not Jay-Z. I listen to a lot of Jay-Z, so I think I'm familiar with his music. I know it's not the first one, the Imagine Dragon, I think it was, only because I've never heard of them. I'm going to go with Pharrell Williams. That was the name, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to go with Pharrell Williams.
I like your logic, but the answer was Mark Ronson.
Thought Bruno Mars had the lead on that. All right, then.
All right, question 2. Which band was Selena Gomez in from 2008 to 2012? Was it Selena Gomez and the Foo Fighters, Selena Gomez and the News, Selena Gomez and the Scene, or Selena Gomez and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Oh, nice touch, guys. Okay, the News was Huey Lewis. Foo Fighters stood by themselves, so Selena Gomez in the Scene.
Wow. So I love Selena Gomez, but I really had no idea she was ever in a band. I mean, I know it's not Selena Gomez and the Sorcerer's Stone because that's Harry Potter. I know it's not Selena and the Foo Fighters because the Foo Fighters are their own band. I'm going to go with Selena Gomez and The Scene.
That is correct.
Yay.
The News was Huey Lewis in the News. That's where the other one came from. All right, question 3. What song has the lyrics, "Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play"? Is it Hey Jude, Master of Puppets, Run This Town, or Telephone?
Telephone.
Wow, this one's kind of tricky. Oh, wow.
Do you want to hear the lyrics again?
Yes, could you repeat the lyrics and then also the choices again, please?
All right. Which song has the lyrics, "Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play"? Hey Jude, Master of Puppets, Run This Town, or Telephone?
Okay, so I know at least I think it's not Run This Town. That's Is it Rihanna that sings that? I think it's not that one. I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with the Muppets.
Master of Puppets?
Master of Puppets.
That was not from Master of Puppets. That was from the Lady Gaga song Telephone.
Damn it.
The Muppets. Honey, that wasn't a choice.
Okay, question 4. Which of these bands was Jimmy Page never a member of? The Firm, Led Zeppelin, The Who, or the Yardbirds?
He was in Zeppelin, he was in The Firm, and he was in the Yardbirds. The Who.
So, oh wow. I'm not sure exactly who he is. I'm going, I know Led Zeppelin, I think. I'm going to go with, which one was he not a part of? He was not a part of The Who.
That is correct.
Yay.
Question 5. Which Beyonce album includes the songs Sorry, Hold Up, and All Night? Is it Art Pop, Glory, Lemonade, or Scream?
Lemonade.
I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I'm very familiar with the Lemonade album. Oh, I feel like, oh no, I love Queen Bee. Actually, I think it is Lemonade. I was thinking it was not, but now that I think I'm hearing it in my head. So I'm going to go with the album Lemonade.
That is correct.
Yes.
It's also the only Beyonce album on the list.
Oh, okay.
That was my logic too.
Question 6. Who is often referred to as the fifth Beatle? Is it Davy Jones, George Harrison, Pete Best, or Ringo Starr?
Well, Ringo and Harrison were two of the main Beatles. The one that truly makes any sense is Pete Best, who was the drummer before Ringo Starr stepped in.
The fifth member. Only one of those names sound kind of familiar. This one would be a guess. Beatles. What was the first choice again?
Davy Jones.
Okay. I'm going to go with Davy Jones.
The correct answer was Pete Best. Davy Jones was from the Monkees.
Oh, darn it.
Question 7. Which singer died of alcohol poisoning in 2011? Is it Amy Winehouse, Courtney Love, Kesha, or Kurt Cobain?
Well, maybe regrettable to anyone who was fans of hers, but Amy Winehouse.
Which one died from alcohol poisoning? Of course, I am aware I have an idea of who it is, but I didn't know, I don't know, I always thought more than alcohol was involved with some of the deaths of these celebrities, but I'm going to go with Amy Winehouse.
That is correct.
Yay.
Question 8. Who sings the song Rolling in the Deep, which topped the charts in 2011? Is it Adele, Beyonce, Justin Bieber, or Lady Gaga?
Adele.
Rolling in the Deep. I don't want to say it's Justin Bieber. I know a lot of Beyonce songs, at least I think. I love Adele. So I'm going to go with Adele.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Question 9. Which band has songs named Perfect Crime, Bad Apples, and So Fine? Is it Guns N' Roses, Linkin Park, Lorde, or Notorious B.I.G?
That would be Guns N' Roses.
I do not think it's Notorious B.I.G. I don't think it's Lorde. Wow. What's the album called again? Can you repeat the question?
Which band has songs named Perfect Crime, Bad Apples, and So Fine? The two answers you didn't say are Guns N' Roses and Linkin Park.
I'm going to go with Guns N' Roses.
That is correct.
Yes.
This girl's playing on luck.
Question 10, final question. Which band's members included Patrick Stump, Pete Wentz, and Joe Troman? Was it Fall Out Boy, Green Day, In Sync, or New Kids on the Block?
They were Fall Out Boy.
So I know this one's really hard because I know all of the bands. Well, New Kids on the Block, I think that's more of like a hip hop group from 90s, I think, maybe 80s. I hope I'm right. I don't know any of their names in any of the bands. But I don't know, I think it's between Fall Out Boy and Green Day. Wow. I'm going to go with, my answer is Fall Out Boy.
Your logic was perfect, and so was your answer.
Yes.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
She may prove tough. She took a long time with each of her answers, so we'll see how long this session goes. Movies.
All right, the category is movies. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. In which movie did Ben Affleck play a character named Matt Murdock? Was it Argo, Daredevil, Gone Girl, or Good Will Hunting?
Matt Murdock was Daredevil.
So I've seen Gone Girl. I don't think Ben Affleck is in that movie. Um, I'm stuck between two. I'm going to go with Argo.
The correct answer was Daredevil.
Oh!
Matt Murdock is Daredevil's alter ego, secret identity.
Okay.
She made her opening already.
All right, question 2. Who played the title character in the 1985 comedy The Man with One Red Shoe? Was it Chevy Chase, Michael Keaton, Steve Martin, or Tom Hanks?
Believe the man with one red shoe. The character was Francois Perrin, played by Tom Hanks.
Wow, this one is a hard one. I think I'm going to go with, let's say Tom Hanks.
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh my, how?
All right, question 3. Which movie is this quote from? How about a nice game of chess? Is that from Grumpy Old Men, The Shawshank Redemption, X-Men, or War Games?
War Games.
Wow. I'm going to go with War Games.
That is correct.
Yes.
Question 4. In which movie does a weatherman get stuck in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania? Did that happen in Groundhog Day, Snow Day, Trapped in Paradise, or The Weatherman?
Think about that a minute. Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog.
Oh, so if it's between two of them, but I've never heard of either. Oh gosh. I'm going to go with, oh no, Snow Day.
The correct answer was Groundhog Day.
Oh.
Is that a Bill Murray movie?
Okay.
All right, question 5. Robin Williams' character in The Fisher King is trying to find which of the following? His car, his son, the Holy Grail, or the whale that killed his wife?
He was after the Holy Grail. And there's no apostrophe in his name, by the way.
Yeah, this one. I'm just gonna pick one. I have no idea. I'm just going to say the Holy Grail.
That is correct.
Yay.
She is so lucky.
All right, question 6. What is actor Nicolas Cage's real name? Is it Nicholas Bigsby, Nicholas Coppola, Nick Tortelli, or Nick Romero?
He took the name Cage for his stage name and abandoned Coppola.
His real name. Wow, I always thought Nicolas Cage was his real name. I'm I'm going to go with Nicholas. It's the first one. Nicholas Bigsby. Nicholas Bigsby is my answer.
The correct answer was Nicholas Coppola. He's related to Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, did not know that.
All right, question 7. Which movie's cast includes Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, and Winona Ryder? Is it A League of Their Own, The Aviator, Beetlejuice, or Girl Interrupted?
One of my favorite movies ever. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. You fucking idiot. You got no proofreaders on this. This is sad, really.
Wow, this is a hard one. I've heard of all of these movies, but I've not seen any of them. I'm going to go with. Oh no. Forgot the name. The first one, the league one. Out of this league or in their league.
A League of Their Own?
So my answer is A League of Their Own.
The correct answer was Beetlejuice. A movie which you really should watch. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Never seen Beetlejuice.
All right, question 8. Which movie has the song Living in America by James Brown on its soundtrack? Is it Coming to America, Do the Right Thing, The Beverly Hillbillies, or Rocky IV?
Rocky IV.
Oh, no. I've seen 3 of them. So the song Living in America. Of course, there's one I want to say because I feel like it's so obvious, but I feel like that's going to trick me. I'm going to guess, and I'm going to say Coming to America.
The correct answer was Rocky IV.
You fell in.
James Brown actually performed the song on screen in that movie.
Oh, darn it.
Yep. It was during Apollo Creed's entrance.
All right, question 9. Which movie used the tagline, "The Snobs Against the Slobs"? Was it The Bad News Bears, The Beverly Hillbillies, Caddyshack, or Snowpiercer?
Caddyshack.
These are so tricky. It's either, I think, I should not even be right, either the Hillbillies or, forgot the other one. Oh, crap.
Want to hear the choices?
Yes, choices again, please.
The Bad News Bears, The Beverly Hillbillies, Caddyshack, and Snowpiercer.
I've always been told I should see Caddyshack, and wait, have I? I don't know. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with the Beverly Hillbillies.
Correct answer was Caddyshack.
Oh, no.
The Slobs were playing against these snobs in a golf tournament. It was rich people versus their caddies.
Yes, I've seen Caddyshack. They play it all the time on the Golf Channel.
You actually watch the Golf Channel, huh?
All right, question 10. For which movie did Tom Hanks receive his first Oscar nomination? Was it for Big, Forrest Gump, Philadelphia, or Sleepless in Seattle?
His first one. I believe he was nominated for Big, but did not win it. And that was in '89.
So I've only seen one of them, and it is one of my favorite movies. So I'm just going to say Forrest Gump.
The correct answer was Big. He was actually nominated all the way back when he made Big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of the movie Big. So.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
1 for Forrest Gump. Okay. Sports.
Okay, the category is sports. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Which NBA player has scored the most points in their lifetime? Is it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or Karl Malone?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
In their lifetime, of course, I kind of familiar with this. I don't even hope it's right. Of course, I think it is Michael Jordan.
That's a good guess.
Oh,
the correct answer was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, darn it.
You see a lot of these same names in the record books. That's what the Trivia Clash series has taught me.
Question 2. Which of these teams has been in a Super Bowl? Is it the Detroit Lions, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, or the Houston Texans?
I believe the Browns have been in at least one. I am actually not sure out of these four. You know what? I'm going to say the Browns.
Which ones have been to a Super Bowl? Oh, God. Wow, this is hard. I'm gonna have to choose the Houston Texans.
Correct answer is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Question 3. Which baseball player has the highest lifetime batting average? Is it Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Pete Browning, or Ty Cobb?
Somebody had a 3.6 something. I want to say Cobb.
Oh, I suck at baseball. Of course, only one name sounds familiar. So I'm going to have to choose Babe Ruth.
The answer was Ty Cobb.
Oh, darn.
Question 4. Which NHL team won the most Stanley Cups? Is it the Boston Bruins, the Detroit Red Wings, the Montreal Canadiens, or the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Now, I recall earlier we had a question asking most consecutive Stanley Cups. But now we're talking most overall. And I'm pretty sure it's the Canadiens. Because, I mean, hell, why wouldn't it be?
The most Stanley Cups. I wasn't even aware that Canada was involved in our Stanley Cup. Can you repeat them one more time? Not the Canada one, though.
Oh, there's two from Canada.
Yes, not the two from Canada, the other ones.
The Boston Bruins and the Detroit Red Wings.
I'm going to choose the Detroit Red Wings.
The answer is the Montreal Canadiens.
Some traps are not actually traps.
Question 5. Who played the most games in the NBA? Is it John Stockton, Karl Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Robert Parish?
Robert Parish, over 1,600. Jabbar's not that
so
far
hard
behind.
to remember these names because I have no idea who they are. Can you please, I'm sorry, repeat them one more time?
John Stockton,
Okay.
Karl Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Robert Parish.
I'm gonna go with the second to last one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes.
Robert Parish was the correct answer.
I need to watch more sports.
I mean, I don't watch sports that much myself. I just happen to have a friend who's a big-time statistician.
Question 6. Which NFL team has won the most postseason games? Is it the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, the New England Patriots, or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Cowboys.
I mean, I watch a little bit of football. Green Bay's good, so is the Patriots. I'm going to choose, I hope I'm right, the New England Patriots.
The correct answer is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Really? They must have surpassed the record pretty recently then.
Question 7. Which NFL player has scored the most 2-point conversions? Is it Chris Carter, Hines Ward, Marshall Faulk, or Marvin Harrison?
Let me think. I know Carter has 5 to his credit. I don't think Harrison or Ward have that many. Marshall Faulk. Yeah, I'm going to say Faulk.
Oh my god. I hate guessing. I wish I knew. I'm going to have to pick Marvin Harrison.
The answer is Marshall Faulk.
That was almost my guess.
Question 8. Which baseball team had the longest winning streak with 26 games? Is it the Chicago Cubs, the Chicago White Sox, the New York Giants, or the New York Yankees?
The Giants.
Oh no. I want to say it's between either of the New Yorks. Let's pick Yankees or the Giants. I'm gonna go with the New York Giants.
The correct answer is the New York Giants.
Finally.
Yeah, finally, but it's way too late now.
Question 9. Which Major League Baseball player pitched the most no-hitters? Was it Cy Young, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, or Sandy Koufax?
Nolan Ryan with 7.
You know, only one of the names sound familiar.
And I'm sure it's not him.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to pick Randy Johnson.
The answer is Nolan Ryan. Question 10. Which of these people won an Olympic medal? Is it Conor McGregor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason Statham, or Ronda Rousey?
I am pretty sure. Well, it wasn't Dwayne. I'm pretty sure it was Ronda.
An Olympic medal. Well, I know McGregor and Ronda are UFC, but maybe, I don't know, did Ronda do anything with the Olympics? I'm a Ronda fan. No. Can you please repeat that one more time?
Conor McGregor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason Statham, and Ronda Rousey.
I'm gonna go with Jason Statham.
He did not win a medal. Ronda Rousey did for judo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
I believe literature was the category we were attempting on Thursday. So I know I have advanced knowledge on one of these categories. I just don't remember which.
All right, the category is literature. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Question 1. Who wrote The Call of the Wild? Is it George
one.
Orwell, Jack London, James Joyce, or Virginia Woolf?
So for those of you who were here Thursday, the first 4 questions may look familiar to you. So we're just going to plow through them. Jack London.
This is so hard. I'm not very good with literature.
Right, I remember.
Could you repeat
theory being blown out.
Options again?
Sure.
I thought she was a bookworm.
George Orwell,
Okay.
Jack London, James Joyce, or Virginia Woolf?
I just have to take a guess. I'm going to choose James Joyce.
The correct answer was Jack London. Question 2. Which literary character had an artificial leg made of white polished bone?
Uh-huh.
Was it Captain Ahab, Jane Eyre, Madame Bovary, or Sherlock Holmes?
Captain Ahab.
So I've heard the name Sherlock Holmes, but I've never seen any movie or anything based on him. No, I don't think it's Sherlock Holmes, because I think he was like a detective, right? Investigator. I don't know. I'm going to go with the first one, Captain.
Ahab?
Captain Ahab is my answer.
That is correct.
Yay.
That would be the logical choice to have an artificial leg.
Yes.
Question 3. Which of these was not a Shakespearean play? Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, or Prometheus?
Prometheus.
Shakespeare. This is hard. I only really know of one, which is, I think, Romeo and Juliet. Hopefully that's Shakespeare. I think Macbeth is Shakespeare. Oh wait, no, I know Hamlet is. This is so difficult. Could you please, repeat the options again?
Sure. Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, and Prometheus.
I'm going to choose Prometheus.
That is correct.
Yay!
The other 3 were Shakespearean plays. Prometheus was a movie about aliens.
Oh.
Question 4. Which 1961 Joseph Heller novel centers around a World War II bombardier named John Yossarian? Is it The Big Sleep, Catch-22, The Good Soldier, or Heart of Darkness?
Catch-22.
This is hard. This is totally guessing. I'm going to choose the Heart of Darkness.
The answer was Catch-22. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be guessing at that one.
Now, did we get to this next question?
Question 5. Who was the protagonist of The Catcher in the Rye? Was it Philip Marlowe, Holden Caulfield, Leopold Bloom, or Tom Joad?
This is where we got stuck. Holden Caulfield.
Oh my. Never heard of any of this. What was the last one again?
Tom Joad.
I'm just going to choose Tom Joad.
The correct answer was Holden Caulfield.
Okay, from this point on, I do not have advanced knowledge.
Question 6. Which 1963 children's book was turned into a movie in 2009? Was it The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, The Hunger Games, or Where the Wild Things Are?
Where the Wild Things Are. The book was by Maurice Sendak, who's also responsible for Little Bear for those who grew up with Nick Jr.?
So I know it's not Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, because that book did not come out in the 60s. Where the Wild Things Are. You said a children's book?
Yes.
I don't know if The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a children's. I don't think it is. Like, I know that was a book first, but I don't know if it was kid-friendly. I don't know. I'm going to go with Where the Wild Things Are.
That is correct.
Yes.
Question 7. In which Pulitzer Prize-winning play by Arthur Murray does the title character commit suicide? Is it The Crucible, Death of a Salesman, Glengarry Glen Ross, or Miss Julie?
Makes me wish I'd seen Death of a Salesman now, because then I might know for sure. But I'm going to try it.
Another hard one. And he commits suicide. I'm just gonna have to take a guess here. I'm going to choose The Crucible.
The correct answer was Death of a Salesman.
That one was kind of obvious, actually. Okay.
Question 8. Which 1819 short story by Washington Irving takes place near the Catskills Mountains in New York? Is it The Lady or the Tagger, The Old Man in the Sea, Rip Van Winkle, or The Pit and the Pendulum?
It's Rip Van Winkle.
Only one of them sounds familiar. I'm going to... I've only heard of one, so I'm going to go with Rip Van Winkle.
That is correct.
Yay.
Question 9. In which 1893 Rudyard Kipling short story is the title character a mongoose? Araby, The Rocking Horse Winner, Rikki Tikki Tavi, or Young Goodman Brown?
I've read this. Rikki Tikki Tavi.
Could you please repeat all of that one more time? I think I can get this one.
Okay. In which 1893 Rudyard Kipling short story is the title character a mongoose? Araby, The Rocking Horse Winner, Rikki Tikki Tavi, or Young Goodman Brown?
This is hard. I don't even know what a mongoose is. Wow. I'm going to pick the last one, which was Rikki Tikki Tavi. That's my answer.
Going with Rikki Tikki Tavi?
Yes, I'm going with Rikki Tikki Tavi.
That is correct.
Yay!
Question 10. The book Gesundheit, Good Health is a Laughing Matter, was adapted into which movie? Dr. Giggles, MASH, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or Patch Adams?
Patch Adams.
So I know I've heard of the MASH, but that's a show. I've never watched it. But you said a movie?
Yes.
Or, okay. I'm going to go with what was the first one, which was Dr. Giggles.
Close. The correct answer was Patch Adams.
Oh, man.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Okay, animals.
All right, the category is animals. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. What is the national bird of the United States? Is it the bald eagle, the falcon, the hawk, or the vulture?
The bald eagle. Should have included the dove and the turkey. Jefferson's
the
and
bird,
Franklin's suggestions.
This one's kind of easy. I'm going to go with the bald eagle.
That is correct. Question 2. What is the only mammal that can fly unassisted? Is it a bat, a chicken, a squirrel, or a turkey?
Bat.
Ooh. This one's kind of tricky only because I think like you have squirrels and then I think doesn't a flying squirrel exist? But I don't even know if a squirrel is I think it's a mammal because it has fur. I don't know. And then I feel like a bat because I would never think of a bat. Hold on. I want to get this one right. I'm going without assistance. I'm going to go with a bat.
That is correct.
Yes.
The other 3 cannot fly.
Is there no such thing as a flying squirrel?
There is, but they can't actually fly. They're called that.
Oh, okay.
They have a little bit of a gliding thing going on, but there's no flying squirrels.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they need the wind to help them with that.
Which animal cuts down around 200 trees per year on average? Beavers, humans, squirrels, or woodchucks?
Let me think. Do woodchucks actually do the work? I really want to say beavers, but I need to try and figure a reason. It's got to be the beavers and those teeth.
I'm going to go with beavers.
Oh, god damn it.
That is correct. All right, question 4. What is the proper term for a group of hummingbirds? Is it a bevy, a charm, a flock, or a wedge?
They're a charm.
Mm, a group of hummingbirds. I think all of them, since it's a bird, no matter what kind of bird, I think it's all the same. At least I think so. I'm going to go with flock.
That's not
a
true.
Flock of hummingbirds.
The correct answer was charm.
What? No.
Yeah.
Question 5. According to a popular YouTube video, what does the fox actually say? Is it beta bum bum beto? Ahi, fra ka 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 cow? Or Hatee-hatee-hatee-ho?
A baby da bum bum bedo. I love that song.
Okay. Oh, it's such a fun song. I'm trying to listen to it in my head right now. I'm going to choose. If I can remember.
Do you want to hear the choices again?
I know it's the first one. The
A beta bum bum beto?
Beta Bumbo. That's I think.
Just
That's my choice.
Just take the answer, man.
That is correct.
Yay.
You remember that song well.
The 3-part harmony on the bridge is really a thing of beauty. But I know that's not the point of this question, so anyway.
Question 6. What kind of animal was Jiminy Cricket? Was he an ant,
Really?
a cricket, a grasshopper, or a mantis?
Really? Fucking really? Jump right in, honey.
I feel like this is a trick one. I had it in my head, and then when you said the choice of a cricket,
Makes you paranoid, doesn't it? Jump in,
I feel
honey.
like it's obvious, but I feel like that's the trick you're giving me. I think Jiminy Cricket was a cricket.
Yes, he was.
I was, when you were naming it before you got to cricket, I was like, oh, he's a grasshopper.
Uh-huh.
And then you said cricket, and I'm like, this is a trick question.
A lot of people do say grasshopper for that.
Yeah, talk about tricky.
Question 7. What do you call a baby alligator? Is it a crocodile, a hatchling, a kid, or a pup?
Baby alligator, I believe, would be a hatchling. Because, I mean,
A
they do
baby
hatch, so-
alligator. I don't think it's a pup. When I think of pup, I think of a puppy. And now I feel like that's the right one. It's not a kid. It's not a crocodile. I know that. I'm gonna go with. Wait. Hatchling. No. You know what? I'm gonna go with hatchling.
That is correct.
Cool. Yay.
She's hanging close all throughout. I really cannot afford to slip.
Question 8. According to a popular YouTube video, what animal don't care? Is it baboon, cow, honey badger, or wildebeest?
I believe it's honey badger don't care.
At first, I was confused. But now I kind of see it playing in my head.
Do you?
I'm going to go with honey badger.
That is correct. Have you seen the video, or was that a guess?
I have, yes.
Okay.
I've, like, forever ago, I've seen the video. So, yes, I have seen it.
The old days of YouTube.
Question 9. Which animal is known to have exceptional peripheral vision? Is it a bat, a crab, a donkey, or a koala bear?
Okay, let's think about this. I have to believe if I have this right, and I'm not convinced I do. Would a crab have its eyes on stalks? Oh my god. All right. Sorry, guys. I just really do not want to get this wrong. I gotta go with a donkey.
I don't think it's a koala bear. Oh, wait. I was thinking of a panda. I wanna... Could you repeat the choices again?
Sure, they are a bat, a crab, a donkey, or a koala
I
bear.
am legit nervous right now.
Oh, I'm trying to like picture where all the animals' eyes are. Great. I want to say either a crab or a bat. I'm going to go vision. I'm gonna go with a crab.
You are on the right track by thinking of where their eyes are, but the answer was a donkey.
Oh.
Right, with
Yeah,
their
their
eyes
eyes are
pretty
further
much on
to
the
the
side.
side.
Are they
You
on?
would-
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh.
All right, last
That was
question.
safe
Question
anyway.
10. Cynophobia, spelled cynophobia, is a fear of which animals? Cats, dogs, mice, or zebras?
Cynophobes don't like dogs.
Cynophobia. Oh. I'm so good at like, oh my gosh. Cyno. Dogs, cats, zebras, and mice. Cyno. I'm going to go with, I'm taking a guess, a zebra.
The answer was dogs.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't have guessed that one.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
The game for me really was on the 9th question. Okay, geography.
All right, the category is geography. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Question 1. What is the capital of France? Is it Lyon, Marseille, Nice, or Paris?
It's Paris.
Oh my gosh. This is where my blonde is about to show through. I don't even want to talk because I feel like I'm just not. I want to say, this is where I get it confused. I want to say Paris, but I feel like, isn't Paris its own, France? No. I'm actually going to go with Nice.
You should have stuck with your first instinct. The answer was Paris.
I was thinking Paris was its own, country, I guess. He tricked me.
I don't think he did any such thing. But anyway.
All right, question 2. Which country is the Taj Mahal in? Is it in India, Russia, Saudi Arabia, or Turkey?
India.
The Taj Mahal. I've heard of it. I've heard it so many times. I've actually never known where it is. Taj Mahal. Russia, Turkey. Could you please repeat them again?
Sure. India, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey.
I'm going to choose Turkey.
The correct answer was India.
Wow.
Question 3. Which country borders Brazil, Chile, and Uruguay? Is it Argentina, Colombia, Madagascar, or Morocco?
Argentina has Uruguay and Brazil both on the east, specifically the northeast, and almost the entire western border is Chile, so Argentina.
It's not Colombia. Wait, this is where I start overthinking. Brazil. Oh, crap. I really don't think it's Colombia. Argentina. Trying to pull up the map. Brazil. I'm going to have to choose Argentina.
That is correct.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Nice figuring.
Question 4. Which city is home to the world's tallest building? Is it Dubai, Shanghai, New York City, or Tokyo?
It's the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. At a little north of half a mile.
I want to say, I think New York, but Dubai has crazy buildings too. Dubai, Tokyo. Oh no. I'm gonna have to say, I think it's in New York.
You were so close, it was Dubai.
Ah, okay.
Question 5. Which country has banned movies and TV shows that feature time travel? Would that be China, Ethiopia, Mexico, or Russia?
I mean, granted, everything they do is pretty dumb nowadays. China.
I think it's between Ethiopia and Russia. I don't think Russia would do that. I don't know. I don't even know where Ethiopia is. Like, did they even have TV? I'm gonna go with Ethiopia.
The correct answer was China.
Oh.
The more two-tailed coins you give yourself, the better off I am.
Question 6. Which U.S. state is Mount Rushmore in? Is it North Dakota, South Dakota, Washington, or Wyoming?
I always managed when I was younger to get this confused. It's one of the Dakotas. You were smart to add both. But the mound itself is in South.
Mount Rushmore, wow. This is difficult. So North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming. What was the fourth one?
Wyoming. And there was also Washington.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Mount Rushmore is... I'm going to choose... I don't know. Washington. Washington is my answer.
The correct answer was South Dakota.
Wow.
Question 7. What is the largest city in Germany by population? Is it Berlin, Hamburg, Mannheim, or Stuttgart?
Berlin. Sometimes the capital is the answer.
The largest by population. What? I'm just gonna have to pick one and watch it not even be in Germany. I don't know. Berlin.
That is correct.
Yes.
Question 8. Which city has the highest crime rate per capita in the world? Is it Detroit, New York City, Shanghai, or Vatican City?
The highest crime rate. I could see this being any of them. It would be a complete and total guess, one way or another. Now, do I want to keep it here, or do I want to go beyond borders? I'm gonna say... maybe because I've watched too much RoboCop, but I'm going to say Detroit.
I mean, I knew New York is crazy. Detroit is crazy. But I feel like... Shanghai sounds dangerous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with Shanghai.
The key to this one is we're looking for the highest crime rate per capita. So we're looking for the most crimes per number of people that live there. The answer is actually Vatican City. Only a few hundred people live there, but they get an insane number of tourists every year, so it only takes a couple crimes, and that puts them above everyone else.
Okay.
They went big time math on this one. Okay.
Question 9. What is the second largest country in the world by landmass? So we're looking for the second largest by land. Is it Australia, Canada, China, or the United States?
Russia's the biggest, and I believe Canada, even though by a long shot, is just behind it. Be a tough call between US and Canada if we're including the territories, but I'm going to stick with Canada.
I know it's not Australia.
Yeah, no.
You said by land?
Yes.
Okay, the United States.
The correct answer was Canada.
Really?
They actually have more land.
I can see it in my head, and I don't know, it looks like the United States is bigger than Canada. Darn it.
Well, the US isn't that far behind, so...
Question 10. Which of these places has the highest population? Australia, California, Canada, or Iraq? So we're looking for the highest population between those four: Australia, California, Canada, and Iraq.
We're going strictly for population. Gonna have to say Iraq. They pack them real tight there.
I think it's either California or Canada.
Nope.
California has so many people, but Canada is bigger. I'm just gonna go with California.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Three to go. Television.
Okay, the category is TV. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. On what show did Jason Bateman play Michael Bluth? Was that Arrested Development, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Parks and Recreation, or Valerie?
Arrested Development.
Yeah, this one I don't know. I've heard of Sunny in Philadelphia. I've heard of Arrested Development, I think it was. I'm gonna go with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
The answer is Arrested Development.
Oh.
Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
Question 2. Who played Tony Soprano on The Sopranos? Was it Vincent D'Onofrio, Paul Giamatti, James Gandolfini, or Paul Sorvino?
It was James Gandolfini.
Oh, gosh. Oh, this one. Oh, no. I have to pick one, and I pick Paul Giamatti. Paul, that one.
There's a Paul Giamatti and a Paul Sorvino.
Paul Giamatti.
Giamatti?
Giamatti.
The answer was James Gandolfini. Question 3. Which show popularized the expression, "What a revolting development this is"? Was it Judge Judy, Life of Riley, Lost in Space, or NYPD Blue?
What a revolting development, I believe, was Life of Riley.
Judge Judy is so funny. Wow, this one I actually don't know. I feel like I should. I'm going to choose NYPD Blue.
The answer is Life of Riley.
That was my second choice.
Question 4. In what show does a woodsman team up with a wizard and a confessor to fight an evil ruler? Is it Heroes, Legend of the Seeker, Party of Five, or Robin Hood?
Legend of the Seeker.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have to pick Robin Hood.
The answer is Legend of the Seeker. Question 5. What instrument does Edith Bunker play in the opening of All in the Family? Is it a banjo, drums, guitar, or piano?
Edith Bunker plays the piano, I believe.
I've never seen this show. Drums, guitar, piano, banjo. I'm going to pick. Oh my God, the guitar.
The answer is piano.
Oh gosh.
The same thing would be done years later on Family Guy.
Question 6. Who was the highest paid sitcom actor of all time, earning $1.8 million per episode? Was it Charlie Sheen, Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Parsons, or Kelsey Grammer?
Jim Parsons, Big Bang Theory, incredibly popular show.
I think I'm pretty confident in this one. Watch it be wrong. I want to say it was Charlie Sheen, and from the show 2.5 Men.
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I didn't account for the 3 years since this has been released. That makes perfect sense. Fuck. Oh well.
Question 7. Which show starred Tom Welling, Allison Mack, and John Schneider? Was it Dawson's Creek, The Dukes of Hazzard, One Day at a Time, or Smallville?
Smallville.
Yeah, this one I have no idea. We're gonna have to pick one. Dukes of Hazzard.
The answer is Smallville. Question 8. Which show used the song A Little Help from My Friends as its theme song? Was it Friends, The Golden Girls, That 70s Show, or The Wonder Years?
Wonder Years. Getting by.
Oh, I love that 70s show. Now I have to think of. I don't think it's that 70s show. I have to think of the song. It's not the 70s show. I hope not. I feel like Friends is too obvious. I've never really liked that show. Golden Girls. I'm gonna have to say Golden Girls.
The answer is The Wonder Years. Question 9. On which show did Brad Pitt, Winona Ryder, and Gary Oldman all appear? Was it Friends, Law and Order, Murphy Brown, or Seinfeld?
I'm gonna say Law and Order. Because everybody's been on Law and Order.
I mean, between the two I pick is either Law and Order or Seinfeld. Let's do. Let's do Law and Order.
The answer is Friends.
Okay.
All right, question 10. On The Simpsons, who shot Mr. Burns? Is it Bumblebee Man, Chief Wiggum, Maggie Simpson, or Sideshow Bob?
Well, she can't be charged because of her age, but Maggie Simpson.
I've only seen. I like The Simpsons, but not enough to know much. I watch more of like South Park or Family Guy. But I'm gonna have to go with Maggie.
The answer is Maggie Simpson.
Yes.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Okay, video games.
All right, the category is video games. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. In which game do you play as Commander Shepard? Is it Ace Combat, Command and Conquer, Farmville, or Mass Effect?
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head. Mass Effect.
You know, I'm gonna have to guess. One of them sounds familiar. So I'm gonna have to pick. Was it Ace Combat?
The answer is Mass Effect. Question 2. In which game do you play as an Eastern European immigrant starting a new life in Liberty City? Is it Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto 4, Heavy Rain, or Uncharted?
Believe that was the plot of GTA 4.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not Grand Theft Auto. Played a little bit of that. I think it's just driving around. I'm gonna have to pick Uncharted.
The answer is Grand Theft Auto 4.
What?
You shot yourself in the foot right
Okay,
at
I'm
the
not
start.
an expert.
Question 3. Which of these games has been played by over 100 million players? Is it Enter the Gungeon, League of Legends, Octodad Deadliest Catch, or Spelunky?
I could see that being League of Legends easily.
What was the second choice?
League of Legends.
For some reason that sounds familiar. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go with League of Legends.
The answer is League of Legends.
Okay.
Question 4. The rights to which video game were sold for $2.5 billion in 2014? Is it Call of Duty, Minecraft, Pac-Man, or Princess Pony's Happy Bounce?
Minecraft.
Minecraft was big. Pac-Man, it was sold for $2.4 billion. I'm just gonna have to pick. It's a lot of money. Pac-Man.
The answer is Minecraft. Question 5. In which game is the final boss an alien parasite named Lavos? Is it Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, The Last of Us, or Moon Patrol?
Lavos was the final boss in Chrono Trigger, one of Cannibal's favorite games.
I have no idea. I've never heard of any of these. I'm gonna have to take a guess. Earthbound.
The answer is Chrono Trigger. Question 6. The 0-point energy field manipulator from Half-Life 2 is better known as what? Fusion reactor, gravity gun, transporter, or 0-point man?
That's got to be the gravity gun.
These are so hard. Lifeline. Or, no, I was thinking if I needed a lifeline. What was the last one?
0-point man.
I'm just gonna go with 0-point man.
The answer is gravity gun.
I should be able to call somebody for help.
You don't get lifelines here, kid.
Question 7. What is the name of the gorilla character from Overwatch? Is it Diddy Kong, Ezio, Tracer, or Winston?
That would be Winston.
No idea. For a gorilla. Let's choose Ezio.
The answer is Winston. Question 8. Which video game is set in the land of Cyrodiil? Is it BioShock, Dark Souls, God of War 3, or Oblivion?
Cyrodiil. I know Cyrodiil is Elder Scrolls, but specifically Oblivion. Huh. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to say Oblivion.
This is really,
oh, you know what? That's right. It is the setting for Oblivion.
I'm just gonna have to pick one. Let's choose God of War 3.
The answer is Oblivion.
Of course.
Although I kind of wish you'd said Elder Scrolls as part of that choice.
Question 9. What is the name of the shape-shifting mage party member from Dragon Age Origins? Is it Morrigan, Odo, Rodney, or Sabrina?
Morrigan.
Shapeshifter. I'm gonna say Rodney.
The answer is Morgan. Question 10. According to legend, which video game character was inspired by a pizza? Is it Mario, Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
So the legend says that the guys who developed this game were talking about it over pizza. And as two of the slices were taken, the shape that was left made the inspiration for Pac-Man.
Can you repeat the options again?
Mario,
Okay.
Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Inspired by pizza. Sonic the Hedgehog.
The answer is Pac-Man. Supposedly he looks like a pizza with a slice removed.
Oh my gosh. Would have never thought of that.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
And finally, the special category of famous foods.
Okay, the category is famous foods. The way this is going to work, I'm going to name a food and then read you a list of 4 choices. You have to tell me which of those 4 choices that food is most associated with. They could be movies, TV shows, novels, people, it could be anything. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, question 1. Reese's Pieces. Is that associated with E.T., Meatballs, Milk Money, or Stand By Me?
E.T.
I've seen E.T. like once. Never seen Stand By Me. Um, I really think it is. My answer is E.T.
That is correct. Question 2. Chocolate salty balls. Is that from Alice, Bob's Burgers, South Park, or Two Broke Girls?
That was Chef's Isaac Hayes' song, God Bless His Soul, from South Park.
Ooh, I love love South Park. I loved Bob's Burgers, and I love Two Broke Girls. But chocolate salty balls sounds like something. I don't know which show it's honestly from, but it sounds like something that would be on South Park. That's my answer.
That is correct.
Thank you.
It's a product Chef had in an early season.
Okay.
I was afraid for a second you were gonna fuck that up.
Question 3. Big Belly Burger. Is that from Arrow, Knight Rider, Lucifer, or Supernatural?
Out of those choices, it would have to be Arrow, because that's a DC thing.
I've heard of Lucifer and Supernatural. Big Belly Burger.
Much as I enjoy Lucifer, that's not it.
I'm going. Wow, this one I don't. Oh, which one? I'm going to go with Supernatural.
It's actually from Arrow.
Oh.
I also could have said The Flash. It's from any of those Arrowverse shows.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard or seen any of that.
Question 4. Dry white toast. Is that from The Blues Brothers, Falling Down, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or Stakeout?
That's the Blues Brothers.
My mind is. I'm gonna go with the Day Off one. The Ferris
Bueller's Day Off?
Ferris Bueller's
Day
Off
Off one?
is my answer.
It was from The Blues Brothers.
Oh.
Same place we got our 4 fried chickens and a Coke. But the Day Off one? Honey, you gotta get out some.
Question 5. Fish fingers and custard. Is that from Chips, Doctor Who, Lost in Space, or The Honeymooners?
That was specifically the 11th Doctor.
When I hear custard, I think of Dr. Seuss. So this one I have to go with, or wait, Doctor Who? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with Doctor Who.
That is the correct answer.
Yay.
Question 6. Bacon pancakes. Is that from Adventure Time, Dexter's Laboratory, The Powerpuff Girls, or Rick and Morty?
Adventure Time. My brother watches it.
I only know the Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory. So bacon pancakes.
That's the world we grew up in.
I'm going to choose Dexter's Laboratory.
It's from Adventure Time.
You know, I noticed throughout this entire series that these girls, for the most part, are not particularly confident in any of their answers.
All right, question 7. Everlasting Gobstopper.
Oh,
Is that from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Flubber, Patch Adams, or Thelma and Louise?
that is a Wonka special, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
This is one of my favorites. At least I can say I kind of know this one. It's one of my favorite movies. It's amazing. So I'm going to choose Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That is correct.
I was going to say, come on out with it.
Question 8. Chilean sea bass. Is that from Casino, Dirty Dancing, Jurassic Park, or Splash?
Chilean sea bass would have been Jurassic Park, I believe.
I've seen Dirty Dancing. I've sort of seen Casino. Chilean sea bass. I feel like Dirty Dancing had a lot of water in the movie. So for some reason I want to go to that one. Chilean sea bass. I'm gonna go with Casino.
The answer was Jurassic Park.
No.
All right, question 9. Spaghetti with syrup.
What?
Is that from Big, Big Daddy, Home Alone, or Elf?
You know, I totally forgot that this was a thing. And now that I hear it again, I really want to throw up. In any event, the answer is Elf.
That actually sounds kind of good.
No, honey, no. Oh my God.
Spaghetti and syrup. It's another one of my favorite movies. So my answer is the movie Elf.
That is correct.
God, that's so gross. Ugh.
Question 10. Twinkie Wiener Sandwich. Is that from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Biodome, UHF, or Wayne's World?
UHF.
This one, it sounds so silly, and so for some reason I want to go towards Wayne's World. That movie I've kind of seen forever and ever ago, but I couldn't even tell you what it was about. Because it sounds like something that would be in Wayne's World, I hope. So my answer is Wayne's World.
This was a hard question. The answer is UHF.
No.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
And with both of those last two, I think I'm going to throw up now. See you guys tonight on Coma's channel for more Dark Cloud, and have an alpha day.